Good morning to you. It's about 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Oh, we've been busy. So this is what we got to on Friday. We finished the strawberry bed. Started the path. There's Scruff making his debut appearance. So we did lift up these slabs and relay them, and the mole's been around again. But we have picked up 8 small slabs, and here we got about 23 slabs. Picked them up this morning. So yeah, I'm pleased on how the entrance is starting to look. We got 3 fences in. So we got, what I've done, because we started up, it slopes down and steps down and steps down. So this is the level it's going to be now, all the way down, because we have got we've got all these fences that I put here, so we will use them, and we got these here, so that might do a majority of it. Probably not going to do it all, but then, you know, I've got these and these 2 here that I can cut down to the right size. So we do need to finish taking all this down. We got so much to do, so much to do. At the minute I'm cutting up this wire to go into one of the compost bins. So we emptied this compost bin out, and we're going to line the floor with it, just to stop any rats burrowing up and living in there. Don't know if it will stop the mice, but you know, as long as we turn it constantly, should be okay. Now all this has died down, I'm going to put that into the compost. All this mud here is obviously going to level the ground. I'm trying to debate how far I want to take this path. So what I'm probably going to do, because this path that we uncovered there goes all the entire length. So what I'm probably going to do is we're going to have the patio probably coming to about here. Yeah, so the end of there. So we're going to bring the path down to there, and this is going to be the patio area. All of this from the path will be paved to the edge of the polytunnel. I've decided what to do with the polytunnel. Okay, so once this green one is starting to deteriorate, we're not going to bother getting a green one again. We're going to go all out and buy some proper polytunnel plastic and do it properly. I think it will be worth it in the long run. We can make a wooden door and whatnot, and have to get a wheelbarrow in. I mean, we've already got a gate there. We can probably use that for the door. So yeah, so we do want to try and get these wood bits down and get the rest of the fence down. So many little jobs to do, but a lot of big jobs to do. So yeah. So Tim, who allocates the plots, came round Friday and had a word with me. He said, you do know the agreement states that you're only allowed 1 structure. I said, right. And he's told me no more structure. I said, well, I'm not having no more structure. All I've got is the greenhouse, the polytunnel and the shed. I think it was more the size of the shed he had an issue with, because it does stipulate you can only have a 6x4. But no, that's not going to work for me. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to have a coffee and get some work done. I'll catch you a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Well guys, it's just come up to 12 o'clock and we haven't really done much. We've been trying to sort out and tidy up. That's what we've been doing. So, we have been picking up plastic and putting them into bags. Got 2 bags full there. As you can see, we've been trying to clear all this with a pair of shears. That's already loose, ready to come down. So let's see, what else did we do? We're gathering all the wood that needs burning, placing it here, ready to be burnt. When we got a good pile, we can go ahead and do that. So all the weeds and that are in here. As you can see, I have put chicken wire all on the bottom, and it is right to the bottom of the floor, so hopefully the rats will not be able to dig up and live there. So that's that little job done. We need to get that into a bag. I don't know if we can roll it small enough to go in a bin bag. We might have to cut it in half and then do that. We've got to take the glass away somehow or bury it under the slabs. There's an idea. But yeah, we've just been pottering about, tidying up, trying to get everything sorted. Just trying to tidy it up a bit so it looks a bit better, you know. So we've started to put the hose on here, and it's a freeway. So I'm going to let my neighbour put a hose onto theirs. So yeah, we're doing that. Like I say, it's just trying to generally tidy it up and move everything so it doesn't look like such a building site, to be honest. We got a load of rotting wood here that needs to go in the pile to be burnt, but it is getting there. What I'm going to try and do is get these 2 out, and you can see how the compost has been rotting down. So yeah, we're just going to try and get it into a compost heap. With as less weeds as we can. So we're going to pull that back, and then all that dirt in there, because it dips about here. So I'm going to pull all that back and chuck all of that dirt there. And we've got loads of dirt in here as well. So that's all going to go in there. Probably going to get the mower out of the car in a minute. Once we clear the fence, and just go one up there. Trying to get as much down as we can. So yeah, it is slowly getting there. Need to move all these fences at the top. Then we can pick up that bed. Scruff's really hot today. He's finding little places in the shade to sit. So yeah, it's slowly getting there. Very slow indeed. So we've just made a coffee. We're going to have our lunch, and yeah, we've got a chew for Scruff. So he left one on his little bed there. He lays there and sleeps. So yeah, I might start getting some of these slabs down. That might be a good job to do as well. See if we can get down to here. Tidy all that area up. Once I've got down to about here, I'm going to bring the sand and cement up, because we've got a hole just here. I'm going to scrape out and put sand and cement. And we're going to have a little gap here. So we'll have to cement that. And I might just cement down there to see what we've got left. So yeah. Okay, well, we'll get back later on. Hopefully you'll see a big improvement, a vast improvement, as we try and move stuff around, clear stuff away and whatnot. But even though it's cloudy today, it's really hot. It's like 23 degrees. And it is a warm one today. So yeah. Okay, we'll get back a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, so coming up to 3 o'clock and the heavens just opened up as me and Scruff was on a little walk, so we got rather wet. So what we've been doing, so we took all the wooden fence up to here. We've decided that we are going to keep this path because it's pretty good. May as well use it because it's here. Now it does end here, so what we're going to do is finish off with slabs going down there. We've put one bed in there, we're just filling it up with the mud that's in here. So all of the wood chip, you can see it's all composted down, it's all starting to degrade, so we're going to put that into the compost. So it should be good. We've been bagging up rubbish, we've got 3 bags of rubbish there. It needs to go to the tip, but obviously we're not finished yet. I've just noticed my stapler out in the rain. Oh. So yeah, we're getting piles of wood up here to be burnt, just generally sorting everything out. So we did put all of this in the compost, and obviously, like I said, we did line it with chicken wire on the bottom so the rats don't dig up and live there. So it is slowly getting there. We're just putting these pieces of wood over in that corner because we'll probably be using it. I am soaked through. It was dry, and decided to take Scruff for a walk around the allotment site. As soon as we got out of the gate, it started hammering it down, and Scruff was excited for the walk, so we carried on. Bless him, he's soaked. He's in his cage because we are packing up to go home. But yeah, it's getting there. Next time we come up, we're probably going to pick all of this wood up, just clear everything from here, try and get as much of the plastic up to see what we've got to work with. Want to get the rest of this fence down and then get the mower out and just mow all the way down here. And then obviously we can rake it up and cover it and whatnot. Well, we'll be digging it out, ready for all the beds to go in. I was going to have one long bed, but I thought we're going to like split up into individual beds, have a gap in between with maybe a slab or 2, and we can have pots on them. I am leaving a bit of a gap behind because there is going to be a wooden fence going up, and obviously I need to get in there to sort that out. But yeah, not a lot done today. A lot of pottering about picking up rubbish and that, but we are getting there slowly. I've decided this big one here, we're not going to keep it. We're going to give it next door. That's if they want it. So yeah. When we come up next, we'll be taking this fence, metal fence down, this wooden fence down, finding a place for these windows, and cracking up with a big tidy up. Just making sure we haven't left any other tools out. I've got to wash my cup up. So yeah. Ooh. Okay, so yeah. So like I say, 3 o'clock, we're going to call it a day here because of the weather. I mean, look at the sky. There's a lot of grey cloud. So we're probably not going to be up tomorrow, but probably Tuesday. We'll see what the weather's going to be like. And yeah, going to try and get up here as much as we can. And sort that out. So I've decided on the videos to do 1 video a week, but you know, over 4 or 5 days worth. So yeah, I think that'll work out fine. Oh, why did I zoom? So yeah, that's what we've done today. So as you can see, we've put in that bit of fence in there. It tidies it all up. There is a little bit of a gap at the bottom there, but we will fill that in. So yeah, it is slowly getting there. Very, very slowly, but it is getting there. So yeah, we're going to put all the hard work in now until all over winter, obviously weather permitting. I think if we can sort all this out, get all this cleared, it will look a lot better. Okay, so we'll catch you probably in a few days' time. Bye bye for now. Well, hello and a very good morning to you. It is 7 o'clock on Tuesday morning. Just got a coffee. We've been here about well, we got here about 6:15. Now it wasn't super light, but it was just starting to get light. We had to unload the car, got a bag of sand and cement, because today I want to concentrate on the path. Let me come round. So yeah, that's the area I want to concentrate. I want to get some of this path done today. I want to at least get to about here. So I've got a load of mud there to dig out and tidy up, because I want that entrance looking really nice. So as you can see, the barrow is loaded up with bits from home. Went out and got, this is a couple of years ago, I got these things, and I knew they'd be going in the new sheds that they were put into storage. Not sure what's in there. There's loads of old bits in there, and sand and cement. I brought the strimmer up today as well, so I could just trim the path. The fence we're taking down. So yeah, we're not starting work straight away. We've got to go pick up some gravel at 9 o'clock. Not sure how much is left, so we're going to take some back. There's Scruff. He's having a good run about. He enjoys it up here, really does. So yeah, so we want to do that today. But like I say, we've got to pop out. So I'm just having me morning coffee. Because got up early, got everything ready, and we got up here as soon as we could. So like I say, we've got the strimmer and a few other bits and bobs. So everything's ready to rock and roll. We put my coffee down. So I'm really pleased with what's going on. So let me try and take you off. At the end of the month, I am going to try and get a gimbal. So when I do walk around like this, it's more stabilised. But yeah, we're going to see what we can get, see what's affordable. As you can see, the sun rise is just coming up. Beautiful. Right. Now I know somewhere Scruff's had a poo. I've got to pick that up because I can smell it already. I've got to be careful where I stand. Hopefully he's done it in a bed. I've got this really good stuff. It's called freeze spray. You spray it on it and it freezes it so you can pick it up more easily. Looks like next door's trying to figure out how their greenhouse goes together. I might have to help them with that at some point. So yeah, I can hear Scruff. There's Scruff. So yeah, this part I'm really pleased about. I really am. Troy said that I shouldn't start the fence here or do the beds. I'm not. I was just putting that in for reference. It's the bed I took up from over there, and that is a good size because it gives enough gap to do the fence, plus kill any weeds that are growing. So what we're going to do is we can have a gap here, probably a 2-foot gap, and then gravel or stones there to have pots. So yeah, it's coming together really nicely. So I want to tidy this really lot up. I want to start getting the beds up. Like I say, I'm probably I'm just thinking, because I want enough room here to bring a wheelbarrow, so that means I need to have enough room going down here. So if this path here, if I leave as if I leave as 2 foot, then that gives me a good pathway right through here, and then obviously we've got the pathway going up. So yeah, so that's probably an idea. I want to expand that one to there. Like I say, we've got 2 different size beds here, as you can see. So what I'm going to do, this one is going to be moved down slightly, probably down to 1 foot, and then we're going to move these just over there and move them to the new starter beds. Now I know I haven't got enough timber to do all the beds. I'm just trying to be careful where I step, guys. That's the only problem with having a dog. They do need to relieve themselves. Yeah, I took him out this morning before we come, and he only had a wee, he didn't want to do anything else. He just waited till he got up here and done it. But yeah, it's slowly tidying up. I want to get all this rubbish. No, he thinks he's a pup, he's running around. So yeah, we definitely got to get some more of this at some point. Probably get some more at the end of the month. Well, them lengths, they're not bad lengths. They're only £5 per board. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, I do need to get a lot more slabs though. So we keep hovering over Free Cycle and Facebook Marketplace to get slabs. So I want to bring them down here and then start them going along. Now I've got, where are they? I've got these longer slabs here, 3 of them. So I was thinking about bringing them up and putting the first 3 longer slabs there, because obviously they won't match anything. Because that is an idea. The mole has been out, as you can see. The slabs have dipped a little bit here. I can see it. Unfortunately, we're gonna order a trap and see if we can catch that mole. But yeah, so not doing any work straight away. Like I say, we've got to go get some gravel. I've got some of these big pots floating about, so I was going to take them, put some plastic in the bottom to stop anything falling out, and hopefully I can back the van up. And so yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. It just needs a really good tidy up, to be honest. Look, he found his tube from the other day. We didn't come up yesterday, we had a day off. I was just scouring the Facebook and Marketplace and Free Cycle for free stuff. There was a big load of ballast, builder's ballast going, and unfortunately I was too late for that. I have applied for some building sand, because I thought if I could get some ballast or building sand I could put down on top of the mud, like compact it down, but I didn't get it, unfortunately. But like I say, we've got to go pick up some gravel, and essentially what that's for is, come over here, it's essentially for this little bit here, this little tiny bit. That's what it's for. Or is it? No, because I was going to cement that. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now. I know I've got to cement this hole here, because it's quite a gap. I've got to scrape all the mud out. and also up here there's a gap, as you can see where the mole is. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have my coffee, then me and Scruff's going to get this gravel. I'm not sure how much is left, but we shall see. Once we come back, we'll get back to you and we start getting some work. But I think today I want to start definitely concentrating on this part here. I think it definitely, yeah, I think that'd be good. Oh, I thought we've got these 8 small slabs. We could here put slabs down. Interesting. May look into that. We'll only do 2 lots, just put 4 in there. Oh no, that's going to take more than that. Yeah, no, we'll probably stick with the original plan. So this is looking good under here. It's going to stop any weeds coming up. So yeah, I'm pleased with the progress. Really pleased with how things are going and progressing. Yeah, I've got a certain plot member up here who keeps having little digs saying that my plot's like a building site. Admittedly, yes it is, but I'm going to put all the hard work in now and transform it for next year. So slowly all this will be disappearing because all the fences there will be going up. All that trellis I'll be repairing and going on top, like I've done up here. As you can see, I'll put that trellis on there. So yeah, that looks good. I'm putting this fence up just to stop like the weeds coming through from next door. Even though they're doing an amazing job on that plot. And so the dogs don't see out, because if they see people, that's when they start barking, you know, because they want fuss. But it is primarily dog proofing, you know, and trying to stop the badger coming in. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go and have my coffee, and we're going to be heading off about 8:30 to go get this gravel. When we get back, we are going to trim, try and get as much of this down as well. Well, we can at least get to that fence down there, and yeah, we can crack on, trim that all down and get that covered, because it's going the no dig method, but I do need to level it out a bit from the path. I mean, it's not too bad. It's this side that's going to be more of an issue, I think, because it starts rising up a little bit, but I'm sure we'll sort something out. Alright, so we'll catch you a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Alright guys, so just gone 11 o'clock. I can't see this screen, the sun. Okay, so as you can see, we took that fence we got in the middle of the plot down, and you can see how much it's opened it up. So yeah, we've been doing that. That dog cage, the big one, I decided we're going to cut the bottom out and we're going to use it on the plot for something as like a cage. Then we can put netting around it or something. So we've just got them 2 metal posts to come out and pull the wire out from the ground, and then finish the trim. We have trimmed down this pathway. I'm going to rake it up, then trim it again, rake it up, and then we can cover that. So yeah, it's slowly getting there. It's really, really hot today. So I'm not sure if we're going to get any of them slabs done today. I have laid one of the big ones down, and I went to lay another one down, but they're a lot thicker than the first one that's gone down, so we've got to dig out some more. But yeah, it's getting there. Oh, Scruff, he's he just heard his name, but he was laid down there in the shade. He's finding all the shade where he can lay and have a nap. So yeah, looks a mess at the moment, it really does, but that has opened it up so much. Like, I can visualise how it's going to look when it's all done, and it will look really nice. Just got to put the hard work in, you know. Some of this wood we are going to burn, some of it we can use on the fence line, so it will all be used. We just need to, I think because it's all dotted about, that's why it looks a mess. If I get them all in one place, you know, maybe put a lot of stuff in the polytunnel over winter, and then it wouldn't look so bad, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we are getting there slowly. Okay, well, me and Scruff's going to have a little walk around the site, then have a spot of lunch and a coffee, and tackle a bit more on. So yeah, we want to get them poles out today and the rest of that metal fence, and then trim all down there, and then we can see what we got to work with. But it has opened it up immensely. I'm pleased with how it's going, even though it looks a mess. I really am pleased. Okay, so we will get back to you a bit later on. Bye bye for now. Well, hey guys, it's come up to 5 o'clock, end of the day, and we have been working our arse off. So as you can see, look how tight it is compared to what it was. Yeah. Compared to what it was, it's amazing. Still got that to sort out there, but just beyond there we got a big pile of wood. We picked all the wood up from there. We picked all the rubbish, all the plastic, and wow, it took a few hours. But what a difference. I moved the table closer to the shed. That won't be staying there, you know. Obviously we'll have to move it once we start doing the patio, but it's sort of going to go sort of there, bit further out though. But yeah, so we've got all the fence down. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, we've got all the fence down and we've trimmed all the way around. So as you can see, we've got the hose pipe up and we've got the fence to there. Now, while I was doing it and the sun was out, I noticed a shadow. It's not too bad. I'm going to have a word with Gemma, but I don't think she's going to be planting much down here, so I think it'll be okay. I'm not sure what's going on with this camera. It's really sticking for some reason. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, so what a difference that makes. And you can see how much room I've got for growing once it's all done. So it's very hilly, very dippy, up and down. So I am going to have to pull all that plastic back and try and flatten what I can. Obviously for the beds and the paths. But yeah, I am really pleased with the progress today. We've done a lot of work. We didn't actually realise what the time was. So let's just take you off of here. Oh. And let's have a look. So as you can see, everything's on the side. We are going to be keeping that, even though the lid's broken. to store pots in that. As you see, we've got a barrel of rubbish and wood there to be burnt, but there we go, everything over there. It's all piled up there. So yeah, next time we come up, we've got to clear up this space and get everything into a pile. So if you have a look here, we've got like a plastic pile. There's not as much metal as I thought, to be honest, but it's mostly plastic. So we've got quite a bit of plastic here and there to go into that pile. I'm debating whether to still use this hose pipe, because I have got it there. I don't know if you notice, I put some solar panel lights up, and when it's dark they like light up. They're in the shed. I knew they weren't going to be much copper inside the shed, so I thought we'd do that. But yeah, I am really pleased. How many of these have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can use. So probably going to get to about here maybe, and then obviously we'll have to cutting down some of these to size, because we don't want them too high. I think that's a good height, you know. It's high enough that Scruff can't see out. And I think the trellis looks good on top. It's not rock steady. I did put a big metal pole in here, and that's made it more sturdy. But the ground is really hard. This one here, it's not as sturdy as I would like it. But we can get some metal poles at some point and hammer them in. So you can see there's the 4 lots of gravel we got, and that's solely for in between the beds here. We can have a little foot gap or so, and then gravel. All these bags are sand that we got. So we've got the first slab down here, that's nice and level. We've got to dig out for this one. But that won't be today, obviously. But yeah, really happy with all the work. So yeah, well, me and Scruff are going to be heading home, so we've got to put the trimmer and that in the car, put the tools in the car, pack up, lock up, and go home. Trying to think when we'll be here next. Might be here tomorrow. Thursday, not sure, because I'm getting my hair cut. Do you guys like the weekly video? Just one video a week? I think it's good, so because you can, it's a little bit of a longer video. But yeah, I think it's good. Obviously, yeah, it does take longer to upload. Does look like a mess here, but as you can see, there's the pile, all for burning. When it's a really clear evening, there's no wind, I might just burn it up, because if the wind's going that way, can't really have a fire because the people in the village moan. However, if it's going that way, it's fine to have a fire, because there's no houses down there. Yeah, so I'm really happy. Really happy. I think Scruff wants to go home. He's actually following me. Ain't your boy? Yeah, he's tired. He wants to go home, get something to eat and have a snooze. Okay, so that's it for today. So we shall see you next time we pop down. Till then, bye-bye. Hello and a very good morning to you. It is Wednesday today, and it's just gone 7:30. We would have been here earlier, but we had to go pick up some artificial grass. Now, this was on Market Free Place on Facebook, and it was a good find. They put it up. I was the first person to answer. They say they used it for their dog, so it does need a little bit of a clean. I've had a little look at it, but yeah, it's looking good. I'm not sure what happened there. The camera went out. Yeah, so we've, like I was saying, we took 2 bags of rubbish home yesterday. Oh, look, that fog. I don't know if I can... This is really broke. I don't know why. Can you see all that fog at the tree line? It's all lifting. So yeah, like all that's got to go to dump. That's the plastic pile. I'm really happy how that fence has come out. Just need to stain it up. I've got to have a word with Gemma because obviously that sort of fence causes a little bit of a shadow, and I'm hoping if I keep it low enough it won't cause too much of a shadow for him. But yeah, so yeah, like to we're going to concentrate on clearing that little area up there, getting all the wood that's no good in the burn pile. Any wood that's any good, put it in the polytunnel for storage, because obviously if there's some that we can make beds out, that's what we'll do. So yeah, I might have to invest in getting a new stand. But yeah, Scruff's having a little mosey around. He loves it up here. So yeah, so we're going to get that kettle on. We're going to get our morning coffee going, and we shall crack on. So we'll come back in a little bit later on to see the progress we made. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, well we've just stopped for our mid-morning break. It's just come up to 10 o'clock, and as you can see, we have took that fence down and we have cleared it. We've got access to the greenhouse now. I'm just taking the slats off of that fence there because they're still okay to use. We're going to use them somewhere in the fence on the fence line build. So yeah, so there's all the rubbish we've got. And we've got all that piled up there, so it's a tidy mess. So this is the top bit all cleared. That bench that's just propped up there, I want to try and repair. Needs to replace a couple of slats. I've got a piece of wood in there. We're going to put another piece in just to strengthen it up a bit, and then we're going to sand it all down at some point and repair it and get it situated somewhere. So as you can see, the barrow is full of wood. That was all stacked on them blocks there. I can't see that. I think you can see the blocks somewhere there. Yeah, and they're all rotten, so they're going to be burnt. So yeah, that's the top part all cleared. So if we come down here, let me just use the tripod. And let's just turn around here. There's Scruff. So as you can see, it's a lot clearer now. Oh, so now I don't know if you're going to see this. Now so that sweet corn over there just by the polytunnel, don't know if you can see it moving, but there's a squirrel in there and it's already decimated 2 plants. I was watching it, I thought it was a rat at first until I saw its tail. Can't actually see the squirrel though, but I can hear it all gnawing all the sweet corn off. I scared it away once, and it's just come back. Yeah. But yeah, so behind there we've got a big mound of wood to burn. We've got to trample all this wire down because we're going to take that to the dump probably at the weekend. Sort out what needs throwing, what needs burning, and yeah, so everything's going well. I'm really pleased now. So one of the jobs we need to get into that greenhouse is I'll tell you what, if that greenhouse grows tomatoes and cucumbers like it does bindweed, will be awesome. But yeah, I am really happy with the progress. It has opened it up so much, and even my neighbour said it actually looks bigger. So yeah, I'm debating whether to have the fire in the incinerator or just pull some of the plastic back and just have a big burn up. Get it all done quickly, but we'll come to that. So yeah, so these water butts here, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or dump, because I've got one on the shed, and my neighbour is actually going to give me a black one that's really nice. He's got it on his greenhouse, so I might actually put it on my greenhouse, just have the one there. So yeah, we got to do that. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to make a coffee. We just stopped to give you a little update, but yeah, it's going really well. Really pleased. Alright, so we'll be back a bit later on with some progress. Bye bye for now. Alright guys, well, it's just coming up to 1:45 before I stop and show you what we've done. So that is all the plastic to go to the dump. That's plastic as well. It's all plastic in there, in them bins. We've got a lot of wood we want to keep, obviously for the fences up here. So we've cleared all this part here. We've actually got access to the greenhouse, but it is a bit of a mess, as you can see from in there. If tomatoes and cucumbers grow like bindweed, we have a bumper crop next year. So here I put a water butt. It's on a slab, and we had some pond sealant in there, so I've done all the joints with the pond sealant. Just waiting for that to dry, then we can test it. At the minute I'm cutting this up to go into the bag, to go to the dump. We've cleared all the water things from there, and obviously there's two left. That one's going to a plot holder, and that one might be going to the dump. We've been sorting this pile of wood out for the fire, so we put it all there. We just got that little bit to do there, that little bit there. These trellises are obviously being kept for the fence. We've still got a load of manure here, which I'm going to have to put somewhere. I might actually just transfer it onto this bed, because I am going to be extending that one, so it'll probably just easier to go in there. Yeah, so we're just around tidying all the mess up. Got a barrow full of wood to go over here. I've got loads more beans drying out to dry out to save for next year. So yeah, it's slowly going now. We are getting there. We're getting there slowly. But yeah, taking these water butts out of here, that's going to become a bed for some flowers. Got something I'm not sure yet, but I've got a lot of stone to pull out. Oh, Scruff's awake. He's been asleep under the table. So yeah, we've got two decent fences there. We've got that one to come over. So we've got another 1, 2, 3 more. That might do the majority of that. Because that's 2 there to go in. So another one will probably come to there, 1, and then 2, and 3. So I don't know, we'll only have a little bit there to redo, so that's not too bad. So yeah, we went and got some more manure. Now we've got 8 bags today, so they're here and they're all in here. So yeah, but it is getting there. what a difference it makes. It's really opened it up. We've been going around with a litter pick, getting all the rubbish up, all the plastic, bottle tops, things like that. So I have decided to keep this, because it is good to wheel the hose up. So we've got that's all full of holes, so we're going to take that off and we'll cut it down there, and we might have to buy some new hose, but that won't be too bad. We don't need too much to go on there. But yeah, everything's looking really good. So soon, once I've got all this cleared and had the fire, we'll be starting to be able to move beds around. I just wanted to get a lot of the rubbish up, all bagged up and ready to go, you know, and then I can see what I've got to work with, blank canvas sort of. So much bags of rubbish. But I'm being brutal, I'm having a really good clear out. We've got the greenhouse to do, and you don't want to have a look inside the polytunnel. There's loads of wood and stuff in there. We've got to sort that out, but that'll be a winter job, you know, when it starts getting cold. And yeah, because next year that polytunnel will be full of plants. It'll be growing. We're going to dig a bed inside the polytunnel and actually have it operational. And I've decided, once that green cover goes, we're going to actually bite the bullet and get some proper polytunnel cover and do it properly. So that'll be good. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's just gone up to 2 o'clock. We're probably going to stop for coffee, have a coffee, and then crack on, do a bit more. But it's still a bit of a mess, but it's organised mess. Now, once all this slot goes, it'll look a lot better. I was going to keep this old barbecue to put trays on for potting on and that, but I've decided to. It's all rusty and jaggy. I could catch my fingers on anything, so I'm going to grind it all down, and that'll go to the dump as well. May as well. We have got a new barbecue to come up here. We actually went out and bought a smoker barbecue, so that'll be coming up next year in the summer months. We can have barbecues up here. Yeah, really happy with what we've done. A little bit of a mess here, but it's getting there. Alright, we'll get back to you a bit later on and show you the progress. Bye bye for now. Okay guys, well, it's the end of the day, coming up to 5 o'clock now, and we're just packing up to go home. But we've done really well. There's all the plastic ready to go to the dump. Everything's piled up here. I'm keeping and by the greenhouse, so that's all being kept. This side, all this in the wheelbarrow is going to be burnt. I'm keeping these two, giving them two away. I started to cut these up. I'll do some more another day. We had a bit of a fire, had a bit of a burn up, got rid of some of the wood. That's all finished now, and I've literally saturated the ground, and I've actually poured a couple of cans of water in there just to put it out so the spark doesn't come up. So we still got a lot to burn, but we're getting there. This manure needs to be dug out of there. It's only actually lying on plastic, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this little bed here bigger and then transfer all that into there, and then that can be moved. We're keeping all this trellis because obviously we've got more fencing to do. Need to dig all this out I believe that's just on plastic as well. Yeah, haven't decided if I'm keeping this one yet. I may do, I'm not 100% sure yet. If I do, I'll show you where it's going to go. If I do keep it, it will be going in this corner here, because this gets sun most of the day. So yeah, this is all cleared. I'm gonna turn that into a bed. Got to dig all these stones out and dig it all over, and that'll be a bed. So yeah, I've had a really major tidy up. It's still a bit of a mess, but it's controllable now. It's been a hell of a week, but as you can see, it's opened up a hell of a lot. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll be able to start taking these beds down and reorganising them, and start getting the piles down. So yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, we also put this water butt here, and that's been screwed in, and underneath, I don't know if you can see that, but that's still wet. It's a pond sealant, and it's all the way around here as well. Still wet. I have tested it, and it doesn't leak, so that's good. There's loads of bags of rubbish to go home, but it's not too bad. So yeah, so that's the end of the day. What a transformation. You know, it's just, even though it's still a mess and I've not finished yet, it's opened it up so much. Anyway, I need to go home and have a shower and get something to eat. So till next time, take care, God bless, and happy gardening.